Are you a lover of fashion? Does it make you go insane and you can actually not do much without learning how it goes around? Well, in this episode, we have something in store for you. Young people who actually start from scratch to make sandals, to make nice, amazing sweaters. And you guys, I promise you, you're going to learn even how to do that just in this episode. Stay tuned. My name is Julia. We know this is Tell Them Your Story. It's rare for everyone to live their dream, and if it ever happens, things are just looking up. For a student, her future is looking bright. Mitchelle Kivuva, a student of journalism and media studies in the University of Nairobi, works in KBC as a production assistant.
I'm Mitchelle Kivuva.
Mitchelle, what do you do?
I'm a student at the University of Nairobi, and I'm also working at KBC. Do a course called Mass Communication and Journalism. I'm in fourth year. It mainly involves giving information to the artist, making payments to the artist, going for shoots, making schedules, reading the scripts, and informing the producer which days you are going to shoot, and mainly that.
That said, she has under her belt Stringed, a series that airs on KBC Channel 1 every Saturday evening.
Actually, when I started off, I wanted to be in the news department, but since I landed in the production, I said it's good to try a new thing. So I went to the flow, and I think production is good, but I still want to go to the news. When it started off, it was quite okay because the shooting time was from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and my classes are for evening, so they start from 5:30 to 8:30. But you find sometimes the shoot goes beyond, and the wrapping time is at 6. So I get to school there around 6:30, and catching up is a little bit difficult. So yeah, and also sometimes they collide. Sometimes we shoot on Saturdays, and then I have a class on Saturday. So it requires me to choose one, either to go to shoot or to go to class.
Mitchelle was picked from attachment by her producer Timothy Ondare, who is eagerly awaiting her completion of school so that she can fully commit to his production.
Applied for an internship, and then the letter got approved, and then I was picked to be an intern here. So when the letter came through, I was told, I was called, and then I was told that I'm supposed to start on a specific day. So I be there, and the things that are required.
This fine young lady starts her day every morning like every working person, and her Canadian is filled with making bookings, making calls, attending class in the evening, and repeating.
Okay, we arrive at 8. The call time is at 8. We arrive, then the camera person gets here at 9. So by 9:15, we are at the car. We are being transported to the location where we are supposed to act. And then we set up. We start by the first scene that has been arranged for the day. The actors have their lines, and if everyone is set, we can even wrap up at 4, because there will be no many takes. Not a lot of time for people to practice, because they already know what they're supposed to do.
If you look at yourself,
my mother knows nothing about me.
All she did was give birth. Michelle also attends shoot whenever there is a production, and her best moment is when a day's production is completed.
When you go to shoot, it's just like you shoot and then finish. There are no shots, there are no take ones. So I got to learn that, and I was like, it was so exciting. Like, I'm part of this production, and it's also on air, so I feel good.
Intriguingly, however, Michelle has belonged somewhere else. So what are her ambitions?
Given a chance, yes.
Why?
Because basically I didn't think of it as a thing like someone can enjoy doing, but once I started doing it, I actually got to know more about drama and stuff, and I'm a drama kind of a person. I like drama, so yeah, it gives me experience.
In spite of her having this challenge, Michelle has an appreciating boss who allows her to attend classes in order for working to be convenient for her. That is a motivation factor.
What I basically do is when I see it's getting late, past the time I'm supposed to go to school, I tell my producer if he gives me permission to leave early so that I can go and attend school. So I might wrap up my shoot early before the rest.
I can only tell you to chase your dreams and don't give up. Like I told you before, I'm super amazed, and the most fascinating thing about this is just a second-year student. And one thing that people should also remember, young guys, that if you want to be successful, also look for somebody who's already successful, who's going to help you make yourself being better. Like, these people have been there before, so they'll help you get to where you want to be. In as much as you may feel discouraged and want to fall down and say that I'm giving up on this, but having somebody who's mentoring you and who's guiding you is equally important. And you've seen for yourself, you can actually just do your own stuff. If you get a machine, if you get the fabric, and if you use YouTube tutorials as well, you can make your own shoes, your own clothes. You don't have to go buying things all the time. I hope this is a great motivation for you, as it was for me as well. This is Tell Them Your Story. My name is Julia Wino, and till next time.